And we're back. And slightly annoyed. Richard is not happy. Well, he's actually overjoyed that for some reason they managed to kill a dragon and that he is currently not burnt to a crisp. Overjoyed at that. Not too keen on the fact that he apparently just got, shall we say, touched in the wrong places by lots of funky supernatural lights that came from a dead dragon. So yes, feeling pretty violated at the moment. Not happy. In fact, it is fair to say Richard is positively irritable. Hello, Irileth. What on earth was that? And how did you just run through the dragon's neck?
You're Dragonborn.
Are you on drugs? Makes sense,
In the
come
very
on.
oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim.
And
Dragonborn
unicorns
would slay
flew
dragons
around.
and steal their power.
And
That's
fairies
what you did,
came and gave
isn't
you
it?
money when your teeth
Absorb
fell
the
out.
dragon's power.
Yeah, I've no idea what happened to me, but it has got nothing to do with
There's
silly
only
nonsense
one
like
way
that.
to find out. Try to shout.
Shout.
That
You want me to
will prove
shout?
According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training.
Only the
way
Dragonborn can shout
dragons
without
do.
training. Are you a strategically shaped baboon? There are small children who come out of the womb capable of shouting. It's a perfectly normal activity. I suppose what you actually mean is you want me to say that word I read when I collected the Dragon's Stone and somehow
There will
channel
not any
the...
dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back
Did
now
you
for
just
the
call
first
him an
time in
idiot? My
forever.
God.
But the old
Right.
tales tell of
So
a
he wants
dragon-
me to what he calls shout. Which, by the way, is possibly one of the...
kill dragons and steal power.
There you go.
You must be one.
It's one of the
What do you say?
dumbest names for what that
Awfully
is.
quiet.
Irileth,
Come on here.
please.
Tell us.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in. And some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
I'm with Irileth on this. Shut
Here's a
up.
dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them.
Would you
But I
marry
don't
me?
need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You
What-
wouldn't understand. us,
You're the one that
You
put the
ain't
dragon
normal.
down. You stabbed it in the head.
Been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting. What you just did.
I'm going to
Must
shout at you in a minute. I really
be
am.
our Dragonborn then.
You're an idiot. Listen to Irileth. She's the only one of you making any sense whatsoever.
And what might you need,
Nothing. That was pretty
I've
aggressive.
got my eyes on you.
Me or him? She was looking at him. I choose to believe she was talking to him. Ooh. I'm sure those will come in useful later. Money! Hide helmet. What? Oh, that's unfortunate. He had a guard, apparently. Light arrows! Yes, light arrows. I want light arrows. I've got light arrows for my... Okay, you don't need to put your bow out. I was just testing mine. Oh. Unfortunately, I still... There we go, where are they? I want light arrows steel. Yes, I reinstated the penalties that I disabled last time. And I did so to try them out. You know, there's been a bit of a discussion back and forth as to whether they were realistic or good and yada yada yada, but I thought, you know what, I will try them out and see if they annoy me. And then either disable them or mod them away. So, whilst holding a longbow, I will not be sneaking. And when I switch to light bow, I need to check my light arrows. And so you know what I'm going to do is just put all of my arrows on my favourites. It's still weird, isn't it, that I can hold this and don't get a sneak. Actually, that's a good point. Do I get a sneak penalty? Nope. Apparently, it's only longbows that hurt me, which is a little odd. And there we go. So we'll go back to my longbow. Right, yes. So we got to get back to Whiterun. Report to the Jarl. And mod changes. I have installed the enhanced distance terrain mod. I have no idea why I would have moved that, actually. To try and remove those awful glitchy texture things you get at range. I have installed immersive armors. I have installed lore-friendly loading screens. and I am using ATTK, which is a program that's supposed to enhance performance. Now, it may not boost performance as much for me when recording. I found it gave me about a 5% boost to performance, actually, which is pretty good. But what it does is it puts the... Alright, Skyrim's just getting weird now. So yeah, what it does is it makes the game high priority and everything else low priority. And then obviously, because I record with some software, what I don't need is the game basically taking priority over the recording software, because it will, when it's in a time of need, the recording will end up slowing down, and you guys will not be able to watch what I'm recording. It'll go down to like 5 frames a second for you, even though it's 60 frames a second for me. So I've had to abandon that feature, so I won't get much performance boost. But one other thing it does is it cleans the memory as you go along. So hopefully you don't get drops in performance as you progress, and your performance stays nice. So we're going to see how that works. And was there anything else?
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
This
I
looks
don't
interesting.
care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
Oh, that was threatening,
You
wasn't it?
there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information.
And who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us.
Okay.
She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location.
And,
We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
okay. Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you,
Nope.
feel free to walk
I
away.
am not...
You get to the Cloud
You
District
cannot
very
You,
often.
you sound suspicious, I'm afraid. You sound very suspicious. Yes, so what else? Ah, my own mod. I've worked on it a little bit.
Ysmir, you did it.
Did what?
Kill the dragon.
No, it was Irileth. Trust me. She stabbed it in the head with a sword. It was kind of cool to watch. I just...
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
So, yes, my own mod. Right, I've made it more realistic. I changed the way you gain so that the amount of muscle mass you gain, it depends on how much you sleep. Or at least there is a limit. So, for example, if you only sleep 1 hour, you're not going to gain. You've got to sleep a good night's sleep. On a reasonable day where you've trained a reasonable amount, you've got to do 5 or 6 hours sleep. If you've had a heavy day training, you need to sleep for sort of 10 hours. And I also added, if I go to the Pumping Iron, I've added MCM reporting. You can't change anything with this, but as you can see, my current body weight is 2. The lowest is 0, that's what Richard started at, and the maximum is 100. You will also notice the current training is at 4.2. That's because I've gained lots of skills over the last few days. Obviously, this is going to go up a lot more at the start of the game when you gain skills faster than at the end. However, I've also made it so that this number deteriorates over time. So if you go training and then go 5 days without sleep, you will lose some of the benefits. And you also you don't get all of this in a single sleep session. There is a maximum, and it will take several days sleep to gain all of this. Okay, so anyway, this gives me some sort of idea of the current training level. Basically, if you think of it this way, oh no, not wrong one. Body weight obviously is, your body weight. You know what that is. This is how trained your muscles feel. So 4, this is massive. Richard is currently feeling very stiff, tired, and in some pain. Which is not surprising. Alright. So. Oi! Dragon.
Good.
Dead.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Can I have a job
What
now?
happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Oh, yeah. The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon. Yes.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
No, she pretty much stabbed it in the head. When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it. That's one way of describing it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Hoogie Watsits? Get that?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
You're not going to give me a job, are you? Oh, God.
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice.
I'm pretty good at speaking, this is true.
Focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout.
Can we stop calling it that?
You really are Dragonborn.
It's a very silly
They
name.
can teach you how to use your gift.
I don't want to use my
You
gift.
heard the summons. What else could it mean?
What?
The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun?
I did.
That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar.
Really are
This
noisy
hasn't
buggers,
happened
aren't they?
in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Brungar, calm
Really?
yourself. What does any of this
Tiber
Norse
Septim got
nonsense
summoned by
have
the
to do with our
Greybeards,
friend
and now I have.
here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn.
I have
What
mixed
nonsense.
urges to agree
Why,
with you
puffed up
and shoot you in the
ignorant.
face at the same time.
These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Prongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
It's a good
The
question.
Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it.
Okay.
If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You
Well,
better get up to
you can
High
argue, mate.
Hrothgar
You should
immediately.
never take someone's word for it.
There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards.
You're saying I have no
It's a
choice.
Tremendous honor.
There's been talk amongst the
I
gods.
envy you.
But you
you
are
know,
dragon.
to climb the 7,000
Such a
steps
thing.
again.
Surely
I
that's
made
not
the
possible.
pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place.
I'm thinking that I need to turn on general subtitles because you guys are, some of you probably not understanding this.
Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before.
Okay.
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Okay.
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn.
Give me a job
By
and
my
don't
right
send me
yard,
away.
I name you Thane of Whiterun.
Oh no, that sounds awesome.
Greatest honor that's within my power to grant.
That does sound
I
awesome.
assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to
Even more
serve as
awesome.
your
Well, the
badge
weapon
of
not so much,
office.
but a personal house
I'll
call.
also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble,
Oh, absolutely
we are
not.
honored to have you as Thane of our city.
Yes! This is what I'm talking
Dragonborn.
about.
Business prevents us.
Thane!
Still have a city to defend.
I'm a Thane. Did you hear that? Thane. Oh, and he gave me something. What did he give me? Let's have a look. An axe of Whiterun. A double-handed axe. Is that some kind of joke? No, never mind. I'm a Thane. Thank you. So, Feindal. Yeah, dude. It's, I'm feeling a little guilty, to be honest, because I just dragged you away from your little village, woodcutting, and got you into a fight with a dragon. Which, yeah.
I found this. I thought you might like it.
Go away. So,
I've got your back. I'll head back home if you need me.
yeah, no, go get married and all that sort of stuff, because, for some reason I've got this horrible suspicion I'm gonna get you killed. Again. Right.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Ooh! Oh,
It's an honor to serve you.
okay. I'll take your word for it. I'm a Thane. What does that
The
mean?
Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in
At
the whole.
last. Recognition.
Hero.
A hero. I like
The
this.
title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Awesome. And what do you do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service.
You don't sound happy
I'll
about it.
guard you and all you own with my life.
See, now this I like the sound of. Yes, follow me.
Lead the way.
Excellent. I have a bodyguard. Look at it. Look, look, look. Thane Richard with his bodyguard. I'm now an important person, and I've got to go to Hrothgar. That sounds less useful. And but I've been summoned, and the last person that was summoned this way was Tiber Septim himself. Bit of an ego boost, isn't it? Bit of an ego boost to follow in the steps of Tiber Septim. Not to mention, these guys probably know stuff that would be pretty damned fascinating. Oh, it's tempting, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Idoleth, how you doing? Good to see you again. We're going to go sell some of this stuff. I got these dragon bones, which are damned heavy.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for sale, my friend. Take a look.
I shall. Oh, you know what? I've got all those weapons I wanted to... Oh, you know what, though? I made some money selling stuff and just bought a load of arrows and lost it all. Damn. Have that. What else could you have that I don't think I'm going to need? Orville's journal. You can have that. You can have that even though it's worthless. And probably should keep these for my potion making. Venom is probably something I should keep. Stamina, yes. And I might want to sell some of this stuff, but actually... Oh, you know the other thing? Before I do that, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm using fur armor, which is 41. Whiterun Guards armor. And if I craft that a little bit, how does it look? Not that good. I'll stick with the fur armor. Oddly enough, somehow it makes my wimpy self
just let me know what you need.
look
I am at your...
a little more macho. So let's sell this. The Whiterun stuff. But the rest of it, I want to go and disenchant. So, but I now have, Richard now has quite a few more arrows. I bought some light arrows. So that I could use my light bow. And I'm going to go disenchant some stuff as well. Alright, so what have I got to disenchant? Let's disenchant that. Yes. Axe of Whiterun. Yes. Useless to me. Helm of Destruction. Yes. Helm of Mine. Yes. Right. Out of curiosity, can I enchant anything? Let's have a look. What do I have? What do I have? Let's start with my fur armor. What can I enchant? Fortify Destruction. Completely useless. Cloak. Fortify one-handed. Interesting. However, gauntlets usually are better for that, aren't they? Let's have light braces. Enchantment. Fortify one-handed. One-handed attacks do 1% more damage. How much did the cloak do? 2% more. I wonder why that is. Is this a better item? 2% more damage with this cloak on one-handed weapons. And the soul gem, I have to use a lesser... You know what? Why not? Why not?
Decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Be silent. I'm a Thane. And more one-handed.
On you, friend.
No, I don't have a soul gem. Okay, so... Yes, quit. Right, so I've now got my first magic item. You.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities.
Yes, what does it mean to be Dragonborn?
I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim.
The voice?
They say
Use the voice.
Dragonborn.
That sounds better
That
than
all ended when
shouting,
Martin
doesn't
died
it?
during the Oblivion Crisis.
Shouting.
The
Makes me sound like
Greybeards
I'm
can tell you much
a
more
bit
than I
drunk
can.
and off making a
They're the masters
ruckus.
of the way of the voice.
Way of the
and
voice.
taught Tiber Septim himself.
Oh, I am so going now. I am so going. You know what? Who needs a job here as a dragon expert? I'm going to go and train with the people who trained Tiber Septim, and I'm going to become, hopefully, safe up there. Right, I tell you what, it's about the last place the Thalmor are going to come and find me anyway. Let's just hope there's a nice, easy way of getting there. What do you know about these shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic. The use of one's voice to project their power.
I'd rather not think of it as magic.
If you can shout.
Think of it as
to go see the
channeling one's own
They'll know what to do.
inner self. How do you enchant? No, no, no. And everything else, I
if you've
don't
got
care.
the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Oh, no, I shouldn't. Really, I shouldn't. Definitely should not. Oh! God damn it. What a see, this is you distracting me with silly comments. I need to sell things to you just in case. Maybe I've got some more stuff that I can sell. I need money.
It seems this damnable conflict spells and incantations for those with the talent to
Let's
guess.
see, what can I sell you? Don't want to sell you any of that. So, goodbye.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
I agree with you. I just wish you weren't so unbelievably annoying. Right, minor healing. Stamina. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put all my potions on. Is there anything here that I've not tasted? Right. So, we have basically enchanted everything we can enchant. We have... I'll tell you what I haven't done. I have not trained, because I did notice that I... Yes! More health! Although my health is now 160. It's getting to the point where I might want to start doing some stamina. One-handed archery. Light bow training. 20% more damage and double added critical damage. Let's take light bow training. This is the next thing for me. Eagle Eye. Power shot. Staggering. Critical shot. 15% of a critical hit that does extra... Oh, you know what? I'm wondering, actually, that if doing light bow training was a mistake, because in actual fact... God grief, I may be changing my mind about light bows. If you once you get 3 ranks in this, a 45% chance of a critical hit, with this doubling critical hits, and then drawing 30% faster, you could be really devastating. I have a feeling that, at least for, most combat, I think that, as someone said, really, the longbow is for sniper shots miles away, do one single shot, and then, switch to a short bow, and...
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
In which case, I now are better with... well, not better yet, but... Worn arrow, steel. The big problem is, when I run out of those, it'll auto-equip the next arrow. And, of course, the unfortunate thing there is that will often be a long arrow. Definitely need to get that modded, don't I? We definitely don't want that to be happening. So! Right. Then, it would seem, my new bodyguard, we have got some travelling to do.